Hello everyone and welcome back to my Beyond the Gates 24 official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Dani Dupree is eventually feeling like herself again, securing a piece from the Smithsonian's collection of the First Lady's gowns for Chelsea's fashion show, which is being covered by Ebony magazine, another Dani palm. Of course, Chelsea isn't relatively as agitated about the fashion show as Dani, substantially because she's still trying to figure out how to tell her mama that she wants to quit modeling. Chelsea's query makes for a slightly uncomfortable breakfast at the country club, whichever becomes indeed more awkward when Eva shows up, important to Kat's egregious chagrin. After loudly complaining about Nicole letting Eva wear one of her dresses to the fete, Kat is in no mood to break chuck with the adversary. In fact, Eva's presence bothers Kat so much that she cuts her own breakfast date short with Tomas, who corridor ways with a simple surge as not to attract the judgment of the Dupree crew. Adding energy to their feud, Eva makes sure to flirt with Tomas on her way out of the country club. "Now I know a counsel," she says, for her eyelashes. "However, you can get me off multiple times, if necessary, if I get into trouble." Kat confronts Eva. Formerly Tomas leaves, but she's made out to feel like a paranoid control freak, with Eva telling off her allegations and suggesting she speak with a therapist about why she feels so hovered. Well played, Eva. Jacob is on his first stakeout with Marcel for a stolen bus corridor operation, itching for commodity, anything, to amp up their boring day. "Do and ask for trouble," Marcel tells his youthful mate, whom he affectionately refers to as a pain-in-the-neck Boy Scout. Effects eventually get intriguing when Jacob and Marcel spot a familiar face at this sketchy establishment. It's none other than Summerhouse proprietor Joey Armstrong, the man who presently has Vanessa's hubby dug in his reverse fund. Over at the restaurant, Naomi is taking an informal meeting with a triad of implicit guests, and not just any guests. They're all Bill's former workers who were wearied at the office by Mike, one of Bill's pervier mates. They want Naomi to sue Bill's establishment herself, having been inspired by Naomi's decision to stand by her mama at the big Dupree family press conference. They see her as the perfect counsel. She's been arguing with Bill her whole life, now she'll get to do it professionally. We get a regard of Mike's jest firsthand during a meeting at Bill's house, where he demands the dirty details on Tomas and Kat's first date, also shifts the discussion to being about how hot Haley is. He's really just a gem of a mortal. Haley also shows up to the country club for breakfast, but unlike the Duprees, she isn't exactly ate to her usual table. In fact, she isn't waited on at all. She spends so important time sitting alone unattended that she storms off in a huff, hitting into Dani on her way out. Alternate woman. "Doesn't make me second best," Haley tells Bill latterly that autumn when she complains about how she was treated. "Dani is the one who should be barred for life after shooting up the place on our marriage." Bill promises that his new bridegroom will be given the respect that she deserves, indeed if he has to bring Fairmont Crest to its knees. His resoluteness grows when Haley says the community's rejection is making her question their marriage. "Perhaps we should call this whole thing off." We end moment's occasion on sad scene, Dani downing a bottle of vodka on her kitchen bottom, interspersing between crazed horselaugh and guttural blubbing. She's easily in an important darker place than she's admitting to anyone, but hey, at least she decided to pass out in her own home this time. Andre chancing Dani while anniversary plans come a precedence for Ted and Nicole. Plus, Leslie continues colluding with Eva, and Ashley opens up to Jan about what happened with Andre and where that leaves Derek. Andre continues his mating ways with his attempt to kiss Ashley and contemporaneously sleeping with Dani now. What to watch shows him chancing Dani, but was she hiding nearly? Or running from Bill and Haley, who figured out she meddled with their house while they were on their honeymoon? Ignorant that Eva is really Ted's son, she's wormed her way into Nicole's office as her adjunct. The jealous youthful woman may essay to be part of the planning as the happy couple prepares to celebrate their anniversary. But hold on, because Leslie is going to continue to compass and scheme with Eva. But Eva's getting cold bases after meeting Herbie O'Daddy and is starting to realize he's not that bad of a Joe. What could this mean for the Brace's ruse? Meanwhile, Ashley tries to figure out what to do after Andre tried to kiss her. Look for her to discharge her first world problems on January. Ashley and Derek sounded like they were solid, but now that Andre revealed his intentions, maybe she's redefining where her heart wants to go. Carla Mosley plays the hot-tempered Dani on Beyond the Gates. Dani has numerous adversaries in Fairmont Crest and is hysterical to call them out. But in real life, Mosley has nothing but kind words for her on-screen rivals. Dani's main adversary on BTG is Haley, who stole her hubby Bill. Haley and Bill's affair was the ultimate treason to Dani. Haley was the stylish friend of the couple's son Naomi, someone Dani trusted and treated like family. Haley and Bill's marriage has increased Dani's wrathfulness and her feud with her hubby's doxy. Meanwhile, Dani could have another romantic rival. Ms. Dupree has been intimately hooking up with Andre still. The shooter has developed a crush on Ashley. Dani is ignorant of Andre's passions for Ashley, but if she did, she'd be defying the nanny. While BTG suckers are worried with Haley and Ashley for stealing Dani's men, Mosley is proud of her co-stars. In an Instagram post, the actress praised Goings and Jacob for their performances. Why each, it's not always easy to play the person folks love to detest, or the other side of a love triangle, Mosley wrote. These two women aren't only killing it, but they look amazing while they're at it. Dani and Nicole meet up at a table and she tells her family about going to Bill's room before in the day. Nicole pushes the point home, saying Bill doesn't love her presently. She wonders if her family is more concerned about Bill, her love for him, or simply being alone. Dani shoots back, saying she wouldn't be psychoanalyzed but also wouldn't stop until Bill suffers. Chelsea and Naomi tell their mama she'll be okay. Dani says no matter what happens she loves them fully. Just also, the lights blink, motioning the morning of the marriage. Bill stands at the balcony as Caroline walks down the aisle. She kisses Bill on the impertinence as Haley gets ready to begin her walk. Vernon stands and Anita shoots him a look which leads him to sit down. Haley arrives next to Bill and the officiant begins the form. Andre arrives at the sanitarium and finds Ashley at the office. They both enter the elevator together with a pregnant woman. Leslie is at her place when Eva arrives home, saying she got the job. She was surprised how easy it was to snare the position. They scream and clinch as the coming phase of the plan goes into effect. Leslie says Eva is eventually working in her father's house. The elevator at the sanitarium pulls and the pregnant woman says the baby is coming now. Dani smothers as Bill and Haley's marriage commences. The officiant says if anyone there objects to the form they should speak now or ever hold their peace. Dani whispers she objects, stands up with a gun, points it and fires. Last week, the Friday occasion ended with a projectile at Bill and Haley's marriage. Effects ended with a different bang in the Friday, March 7th occasion. It sounded like Bill didn't back down and had Dani arrested. But she wasn't the only one in trouble. Dani's incursion into revengeful gun-carrying partner was short-lived. It felt like she had an epiphany. In the Thursday occasion, Dani said what she said to Haley. And on Friday, she decided to move on with her life. She came to the consummation that her marriage was over, and she'd rediscover who she was without Bill. Unfortunately for Dani, Jacob dropped by the Dupree home and arrested Dani for tried murder. Now it's going to be hard to fight the charge, considering her mid-wedding meltdown was live-streamed and has gone viral. How will Dani get out of this trouble? More importantly, will this arrest cause the ex-model to return back to gun-carrying wildcard Dani?